What's going on, YouTube? This is Ricky J, and it's 2002. We are at Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, January 20th, 2002 to be exact, for the Royal Rumble. But we're going to be doing things a little bit different this time around. We've been reversing the Rumbles, but somebody said, why don't you just randomize the Rumble order? And that's what we're going to do today. I think it's a good, refreshing change. So everything is absolutely randomized. We don't know who's coming in. If you're wondering about this Rumble, this is the one that Triple H won. And he beat out my guy, Mr. Perfect. Beat out Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle. So let's see who's coming in. We don't know who it's going to be, but it's Farouk. Look at that model. Farouk, always looking like he's in the best shape of his life, coming in at 1. So let's see. We're going to fast forward just for time's sake here. Let's see here. So Farouk in the actual Royal Rumble back in 2002, he came in late at 24, and he got eliminated by Triple H. So let's see. Farouk not too happy. But this randomized order is nothing to be thankful for, let's be honest. It's Kurt Angle. Now, I had to showcase the angle that's in the game, the shaved head angle. And how much better does he look with a shaved head, man? He looks amazing. He's in the best shape of his life, and he is a gold medalist. Tremendous wrestler, man. His matches, I always loved watching him wrestle just because he implemented his Olympic wrestling style into sports entertainment. He's got the gold medal. This is great. And I love how his music just prompts the crowd to go, "You suck. You suck." Some fan created that, and everybody just kind of rode with it. It's hilarious. So let's get going here. In typical Ricky J fashion, I am going to pause it. I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos. They are wacky, they are crazy, and I appreciate you guys. Look at Farouk. Farouk, fireman's carry right there by Kurt Angle. But Farouk was trying to show everybody his physique, not knowing that he's going up against a gold medalist. What year did Angle win the gold medal? Was it in Atlanta in 96? I could be wrong. I'm not going to research it. I'm going to just let you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong. Here we go. The summer. Here comes Lance Storm. So I believe Lance Storm is Canadian. And I was kind of disappointed in Lance Storm in this Rumble. He got eliminated by Al Snow and didn't really showcase the skills that I know Lance Storm has, which is kind of disappointing, like I said. But anyway, look at Farouk. You know who looked good in this Rumble? Obviously, The Undertaker looked good. Stone Cold Steve Austin looked good. But I'm telling you, man, Bradshaw, the time that he was in this Rumble looked unstoppable. Here we go. It's Triple H. So Triple H won this Rumble. He came in at 22. If you're wondering about Bradshaw, he came in at 4. And Billy Gunn eliminated him. Look at Lance Storm. Is he going to get... Oh. And I love this era, 2002, because after this, it led to the WrestleMania in Toronto. And that's when I saw one of my favorite matches of all time. Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. I wish Hogan won, but it was a great match just because the crowd, here comes the big boss man. The crowd in Toronto, most of them were cheering for Hogan, and Hogan was a heel. The Rock was the babyface, the future of the company. And the fans in Toronto, don't pronounce the second T, they were cheering for Hogan, and Hogan went back into the fountain of youth and started turning into Hulkamania Hogan while he was dressed in the black and white Hollywood Hogan style NWO. It was an incredible sight. If you haven't seen that match, you got to go see it. One of the best matches ever. Here we go. The Acolytes are rolling in together as Bradshaw And there's tension between the two. Don't we always see that in these Rumbles? Oh, there goes Lance Storm. Storming out. But, terrible dad joke. But we always hope for cohesiveness in these Rumbles over the years. And these tag teams, there's Boss Man done. Always find a way to find each other and fight each other when we want them to work in cahoots with one another. It is absolutely frustrating, but sometimes you'll see it when it's a stock tag team. They are a stock tag team. Here comes Test. And somebody was asking me, so I used to work at a club. Sorry I don't get to all your comments, but I read them, but sometimes I don't have time to answer. So they were saying, when I used to work at a club, Test helped me kick out a guy that was pouring cranberry vodkas on the second floor of this nightclub. Test and I stormed up a staircase and tackled him to the ground. I messed up my elbow. I was bleeding from my elbow. It was so crazy. But him and I, oh, here comes the Big Show, tackled the guy. And somebody asked how big the guy was. I think the guy was like 6 feet. He was about my height. My weight, I'm 6 feet, 185 pounds. But the good thing was I had Test in my corner, who was what, 6'9", 265 or more. And it was so cool working with Test. And he is a pure class act, man. Rest in peace to Test. And it was so cool. I was playing it really chill after, because he's like, "Are you okay, brother?" Because I was a lot smaller than him. And I'm like, "Dude, I'm great, man. Are you all right?" He's like, "I'm fine, man. I do this for a living." And I'm like, "I appreciate you, brother." And we kicked him out, kicked the guy out. Look at that. Nice job there as Biker Taker is in the corner already. But when I used to work at clubs, I met a lot of famous people. I remember I was working at a club. I'll just tell you real quick. And Avril Lavigne was there, and she was dating the Sum 41 guy, and they were playing tag around the club, like running around. And I radioed in. I'm like, "There's these two young kids there playing tag." They're like, "It's Avril Lavigne and the Sum 41 lead singer. They could do whatever they want." How about that? Even Jennifer Lopez came in, and she just thought she was like over, above, and beyond everybody. It was pretty sad to see. I was expecting her to be a little nice, especially to the staff, but it is what it is. Anyway, Godfather in there. Let me know if you want to hear more stories of my clubbing days. Looking back on it, it was absolutely insane what I used to do. Here, the Farouk is done. Here comes Billy Gunn. Looking shredded. The Ageless Wonder. Billy Gunn ready to kick butt and take some names. Oh, nice job. A little neck breaker there. And Kurt Angle. That was the first time I think we've seen Kurt Angle getting a significant move done to him. He's been pretty dominant so far, but the Godfather, where's his entourage? That was the best part of the Godfather gimmick. It wasn't Kama's. Oh no! Wrestling. It was everybody behind him, if you get what I'm saying, brother. But Kurt Angle is done. I was hoping for Angle to go deeper into this Rumble. Oh, there goes Biker Taker. Wow. Test has come to play. He's eliminating the big boys. Is he going to eliminate Triple H? Triple H is done. Test. This is the Test. What a job by Test. And can he stand in there for a long term here? Here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. So how insane is this? That all the megastars, the guys that people are pushing to win this Rumble, are coming in early. You know, it was crazy. There goes the Big Show. What was crazy was when Stone Cold got eliminated, you could feel the crowd kind of lose their energy. Stone Cold got eliminated by Kurt Angle and Perfect. And everybody was hoping in the arena, well, not everybody, but most people were hoping that he was going to win his 4th Rumble. So he has the record, 3 Rumble victories. Here comes Grandmaster Sexay. So he has 3 Rumble victories, and that is a WWE record, I believe. I don't know if it still stands. No. No, Test is done. Can you tell I was secretly cheering for him? You got to be impartial when you're doing these videos, especially when you're commentating. But yeah, Stone Cold got really close to winning 4. And then when WrestleMania hit, Stone Cold beat Scott Hall. And Kevin Nash was in his corner. Here comes Maven. One of the craziest moments of this Rumble was when Maven surprised Undertaker. And didn't he drop kick him and eliminated him? He eliminated the Undertaker and he got a beat down. And you know what's nuts? Did Maven ever come back? Oh no. So they have listed that Maven was eliminated by the Undertaker, but when the Undertaker eliminated him, he wasn't a legal man, a legal entry in the Rumble. What a disaster that is. We're the referees. So yeah, it says that Maven was eliminated by the Undertaker, but Undertaker was already out of the Rumble. That shouldn't be allowed. Come on, WWE. Oh, nice power slam. As the Hurricane coming in. The best was when the Hurricane came in and Stone Cold and Triple H were kind of out cold. So he tried to take them both on while they were dazed and confused. Then they got back to their senses, looked at each other, and then launched Hurricane over the top rope. It didn't last very long. And now, look at this. Maven. Oh, nice job by Hurricane. Here comes Al Snow. Al Snow. I always liked Al Snow. I felt like Al Snow had the skills. I said this before. But they never really used him enough. I don't know. I think, let me know if you agree with that. That he had the skills that were underutilized. I really feel like that when it comes to Test. I felt like they could do so much more with Test. Like they rose up Edge and Christian, mostly Edge. But I felt like they could have done more with Test. He was a hidden talent, man. Here comes Rikishi. And I got to tell you, this model is not good. I didn't finish the showcase. So if you finish the showcase, you actually get a better Rikishi. But I'll tell you guys this, man. I have a full-time job and a family that I don't even have time to play video games. The only time I get to enjoy video games is when I'm making a video right now or on my live streams. Friday nights, baby. If you're ever bored, come by Friday nights, usually 9:30 p.m. Eastern. How the live streams work is I face the viewers, man. Oh, there goes Stone Cold. I face the viewers because at the end of the day, you guys are the reason why this channel exists. So every Friday, if you want to come by and watch me game against you and the viewers, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. It would be great to see you guys. We don't have the greatest numbers, but it's quality over quantity. That's how I see it. Shout outs to all you guys that watch me on Friday nights, and I really appreciate you guys. Look at Rikishi. Rikishi eliminates the Godfather. And now Al Snow. Oh, backbreaker. Oh, that really hurts. If you've ever been on the receiving end of a backbreaker, it really hurts. A long time ago, I'm in story mode, guys. I got to tell you this funny story. So I used to play hockey on Saturdays when I was a teenager. And then after hockey, there was kind of like a fenced-in area at a park. After hockey, we did a fake Royal Rumble with 30 guys. And as we're doing remember, we're just play fighting, right? Play wrestling. So we were doing the fake Royal Rumble. And there was a little fence. So we used that fence as like the top rope getting eliminated. Anyway, a bus stopped and we were all going at it. Then all of a sudden, 5 cop cars came. And we're continuing to go through the Royal Rumble, having a great time after hockey. The cop approaches us, and we're continuing. And here comes Scotty 2 Hotty. And all of a sudden, the cop's like, "What are you guys doing? Stop it." And we're like, "Officer, we're having a Royal Rumble." And he's like, "No, you're not. You guys are lying." And we're like, "Yeah, we are." So our friend Mike, my friend Mike was the champion. I'm like, "Mike, show him the belt. Show him the belt." Nice elimination. And then we showed the cop the belt. And he's like, "Oh, my gosh. I knew something was off. Because usually when we approach a fight, guys go running and you guys continue to wrestle." It's hilarious because the bus driver called in saying there was a massive gang brawl at the park. But little did we know you guys were doing a Royal Rumble. It's pretty hilarious, man. That was actually a funny story. I never won the Rumble. Big Frank won. I'm telling you, Frank would pick us up with one hand and threw us all over the top rope. It was incredible, man. I don't think you could do that now. But it was a fun time. Nobody got injured. Nobody got hurt. And it was a memory I'll remember forever. And the cops had a good laugh. And it was so funny that Mike had the belt underneath his winter coat, man. But anyway, let's get back to the action here. Let's see who's going to get their arm raised. We got Jeff Hardy. So remember, Matt Hardy came in and was doing his thing. Then Jeff Hardy, they worked together really well. Oh, nice. These guys are flying over the top rope here. The Hurricane crash landing. And look at Jeff. I'm telling you, Jeff Hardy was one of the most talented wrestlers. His, what was his move again? The Swanton Bomb? Am I saying it right? That was just a dangerous move because in the last second he would curl and just not like snap his neck. So here we go. Let's see what's got. Grandmaster Sexay is still in there. Scotty 2 Hottie as well. These guys are showing that they've got the skills to. Oh my gosh, the Ricky J curse in full effect. Every time I talk about somebody in a positive light, they get eliminated. It's like the game hears us. As Imposter Rikishi with a right hand. As Jeff Hardy having a tough time here. Here we go. Perry Saturn. And every time I look at Perry Saturn, I think of Grant Fuhrer. An incredible goalie that played for mainly the Edmonton Oilers, but he also played for Team Canada. He also, didn't he play for St. Louis and the Toronto Maple Leafs as well? Grant Fuhrer. I mean, Perry Saturn has entered this Royal Rumble. And wow! What aggression and power that Kane just showcased here. What a job. And now, wow. Oh, Kane's got to be careful, but Booker T is in a stun state, but he's okay there in the corner. Who's next? Goldust. And Dustin Rhodes, he had a great gimmick with Goldust. I love Goldust. He was bizarre, awkward, mysterious, scary, and talented, man. Shoutouts to Goldust. Let me know if you were a fan of Goldust. I always wanted to dress up as Goldust for Halloween, but I never got around to it. But that's a great costume. I think now not a lot of people will know who you are, but the hardcore wrestling fans would. Perry Saturn's done. How about Maven? Maven, who's busted open like he was busted open in the actual Rumble, is still in there. And Maven has a very cool YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys follow. His channel's awesome. There goes Jeff Hardy. Oh, my gosh. Scotty 2 Hottie still in there. Here comes Rob Van Dam. So Rob Van Dam coming in at 24. In the actual Rumble, he came in at 29. So Rob Van Dam, damn, getting lucky both times here. And Rob Van Dam, he was really good. I didn't like how he got eliminated. Booker T eliminated him. It was like an anticlimactic elimination. And for a guy at the skill level of Van Dam, you would hope that he would have stayed in longer. Oh! And you know he's always up for the high-risk maneuvers. And he does a great job right there on Goldust. Here comes DDP. Oh, Booker T's done. So DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. We have a highway called the DVP, the Don Valley Parkway. And as a kid, every time someone's like, yeah, man, I got to get on the DVP, I always just want to do that diamond. You know how he does that bang, the diamond cutter sign. But they're actually talking about the highway, not the wrestler. But anyway, let's get in on this, man. Maven, done, redemption. As Kane gets back what the Undertaker wanted to do. Here comes Christian. You know, it's so funny how if you're a wrestling fan, wow, nice elimination by Christian. It sticks with you forever. Even though if you don't follow, I don't really follow current wrestling as much, but I'm an 80s wrestling fan, 90s, 2000s. But where I'm going with that is last year I was at a graduation and they're like, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrances of our graduate. Here comes Mr. Perfect. And all of a sudden, you know the Pomp and Circumstance song? It's the Macho Man's theme song. You hear boom, 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 da, 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 da. And then I look at my wife and I'm like, oh yeah. And then she mouthed to me and she's like, stop it. And I'm like, what? I'm not going to actually turn into Macho Man and get the mic. But it was so funny that in that moment, I was expecting Savage to come out with Miss Elizabeth. But anyway, here comes Matt Hardy at 28. But I like how Macho Man's theme song is the graduation song. It's hilarious. Every graduation, if you're a true wrestling fan, you think of Savage. And Savage had his heavenly birthday not too long ago. So happy birthday to my favorite wrestler of all time, Macho Man Randy Savage. Let me tell you something right now. Yeah, I love you. Oh, Christian with a crash landing. Yeah. Chuck Palumbo. Now, you got to give it up for Chuck. He was great in this Rumble. I feel like he doesn't get enough credit. Well, maybe people did give him credit, but Chuck was dynamite. I love how he teamed up with Christian during the 2002 Rumble. They were just instrumental working together to get key eliminations and for both of them to stay longer inside the Royal Rumble. They eliminated Albert, Godfather. Can't remember who else they eliminated. Here comes Albert. Now, Albert is massive. I think he's 6'9", pure power. And when he was in the Rumble, he was kicking butt and taking names. And then all of a sudden, again, it was a quick elimination. They don't give any love for Albert. It was Christian and Chuck that took him out of there. But DDP is done. And let me know your thoughts on this randomized 2002 Rumble. Look at that. I love how Perfect is still in there. Remember, he was right in there to the end. He did come in at 25 in the actual Rumble, but he's still in there. And it was so cool seeing Perfect coming in with his like singlet down. You know, you don't usually see that. He did land. What's he going to do here? Oh, oh! That's the best elimination I've seen in this game. Lifting Albert over the top rope. I didn't know you could actually do that. How about Perfect? And I think he passed away like a year or two after this Rumble, right? Didn't he? Let me know in the comments. But Mr. Perfect. And I think that's the exact attire that he wore in the Rumble. As Matt Hardy's still in there. Rob Van Dam. Stunning Kane. And now we got the kicks. Kick to the body. Oh, here we go. And how crazy would that be if we could see Mr. Perfect? I don't know if you guys follow tennis, but when I used to see Leighton Hewitt, I used to think of Perfect. Oh! Leighton Hewitt's from Australia. He was number one for a while, Leighton Hewitt was. But Perfect looking to take Matt. Oh, nice job. But again, if I'm Perfect, well, look at Kane. You got to get these guys out of there. That's Chuck now on the receiving end. And Van Dam, he is not intimidated by the big guy. But you're playing with fire. Yeah, you really are when you're going up against Kane. He is just the big red machine for a reason. He's got the power to send you over with authority. As he did that with Rikishi, I believe, just earlier here. And now look at, that's what I'm saying. Van Dam. went after Kane. He shouldn't have done it. And he's now crashing out. As Van Dam is done. And we're down to the final four. What a final four this is. Matt Hardy, Mr. Perfect. Oh, Perfect got lucky there. Wow, nice DDT. Oh, nice pivot there by Perfect. Missing with the kick. That's Chuck now. He had just a tremendous showing in the actual Rumble. And he's pairing that here with a solid showing here on YouTube. And powered by WWE 2K25. How much fun is this? Now Perfect's looking to work in cahoots with Chuck. No, he's looking to land a wild overhand. He lands it. And now he's going to go after the Hulkamaniacs here. Oh! We got to watch out for Kane. Kane ain't playing around, brother. Kane ain't coming here to do a couple moves. He's looking to take you out. He's looking to eliminate you. As Matt Hardy. Oh no, Matt Hardy getting flipped over. Oh! And out he goes. Now we're down to the final three. Chuck, Perfect, and Kane. And Kane, the thing is, if you're a Mr. Perfect fan, he's in my Mount Rushmore favorite wrestlers of all time. Macho Man, Hogan, Perfect, Ravishing Recruit. You gotta hope that Kane get stop things here. Oh, Chuck now. Is he gonna wind up? Oh, no way. Smart move by Perfect. Getting out of harm's way. As Chuck Palumbo putting on the performance of a lifetime here. But Kane now saying, Chuck, you got to get out of here, brother. He's going to choke slam him out of here. And do we have a David versus Goliath final? Wow. Perfect has no chance. He's hugging him. Perfect. Throwing him to the corner. Don't try to eliminate him. There's no way. We've never seen a guy who's been undersized eliminate a big guy like Kane. You're wasting your energy. Or maybe you're not. It's over. Mr. Perfect does the unthinkable. Remember, he made it to the bitter end in the actual Rumble. And now he's looking left. He's looking right. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. He is like, I finally did it. All those Rumbles of getting eliminated by Hogan. All those Rumbles of getting eliminated by Triple H and other dudes. He finally has a moment, and he's going to punch his ticket to WrestleMania. How about that? The guy, one of the guys that takes the best hits, has the best sells in the business. Him and Michaels are just and Rick Rude are the best when it comes to selling moves. And how about that? I am so happy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll catch you guys in 3 or 4 days with another one. This is Ricky J. All the best to you and yours, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Keep smiling. Keep being positive. Life is definitely too short, man. Much love, and I'll see you soon. Take care.